Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna be talking about some information that has came out recently about Karrion Kross and his wife or girlfriend Scarlett. I don't know what she is to him, but pretty much the news that came out about them yesterday, because yesterday was actually their last day of their contract, and they pretty much didn't get re-signed. So that's pretty much um, them pretty much being let go. They're being released. They're pretty much not being allowed to come back because it's not like Triple H or anyone in WWE was like, hey, we'll give you a new contract. They just said, hey, your contract's up. You're out of here. That's pretty much what they said. Um, and so yeah, pretty much Karen Cross and Scarlett have been released. And I'm just gonna be talking about all that in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, I'd really appreciate it. And we're just gonna dive right into this. So man, I haven't made a WWE video like screen recording and talking about, just my thoughts about it or whatever. I haven't done that in like a week. Um but I figured, because of this news coming out, I might as well just talk about it and give my thoughts on it, because I felt like, this is something that just sucks. It really does, because Karrion Kross was someone who I felt had potential, um, even before, his whole, like, because I know a lot of people, they came around to him once he did, like, I feel like most people, they only came around to him once he did that interview where he was like, he did a shoot on WWE and like Triple H and all that, and he was talking about his frustrations and, you know how he's not being pushed or whatever. Um, like, yeah, like that's when people started coming around to him. But I was like wanting more for Karrion Kross, and I felt like he always had the potential even before that interview. Um, because like his character is just has always been interesting to me. He's like someone that just like, tries to, like manipulate people, and he tries to like, do whatever crazy stuff it takes to like get people to turn heel, and I always just thought that was an interesting thing. Um and like some people think that, it's just a waste of time, it's stupid, um it's pointless, but I don't know. I feel like I've always found it interesting, because there is people like Shinsuke Nakamura and the New Day who have turned heel because of him, and I just find that so fascinating how he's able to like play this long game with people and like kind of like manipulate them for so long, plant the seeds there and try to like make them doubt themselves, and just the way he does it every single time, it's just always so interesting, and that's why I liked his character. I've always felt like he had potential. Whenever he was with Sami Zayn, I was like, man, like, what if Sami goes heel? Um, like, I thought that would be interesting if he actually did go heel, and I thought that was the direction they were gonna go. But then once they dragged on this feud for so damn long, and it became filler at that point, and it was like something I just didn't care about after a while. I mean, I didn't really care about it to begin with, only because it's Sami Zayn. Like, Sami is boring to me. Um, but like, I thought it would just be interesting. Like, oh, what if Sammy goes heel? What if he goes heel? What if this is Cameron Cross's big push? But then like they drag on this feud for so damn long, and it gets to a point where it's like, yeah, Sammy's not gonna go heel. What's gonna happen is, once I saw, Karen Cross lose one and then Sammy lose one, I already knew it was gonna end with Sammy winning, and then that would be the end of it. And Karen Cross would probably just get released, and that's exactly what happened. I knew this was gonna happen, bro, because it only makes sense, right? Like Karen Cross, Cross was already like, in his last few months of his career, and all he was doing was what, feuding with Sami Zayn, and that's really it. For since like what, like since May he was feuding with Sami Zayn. Since literally May he was feuding with him, and I just knew that at this point, bro, like they were dragging on this feud for so long, and Sammy won one match, and then Karen Cross won the other match. So I already knew it was gonna end with Sami Zayn winning the last one and Karen Cross just being released, because if they really valued him, then he would just win the last one. So I already knew this is where they were gonna go, and that's exactly what happened, bro. That's exactly what happened. And it just sucks because like I said, I felt like Karrion Kross had potential to really do something great in this company, to be a more interesting character than he already was, and to be like put in like these awesome feuds and storylines, and like maybe even win like at least like an IC title and have like a, some kind of cool IC title reign. He didn't have to be given like a world title reign or a WWE title, but at least like an IC title. Dominic's not really doing anything with it. But no, like we just pretty much Triple H was like, yeah, we're not gonna have you do anything, Kross, and we're just gonna put you a whole bunch of filler matches. Not even come out and do promos, just do backstage, talking, and pretty much like that. That's pretty much it. That's all he valued him for, and it just sucks, man, because it just feels like Triple H. He doesn't know how to push people. He doesn't know how to build new stars. He doesn't know how to build new young stars. He doesn't know how to utilize the talent he already has. And it's just like, bro, like he has all these opportunities laying at his wayside, and he just doesn't do anything with it. It's like Triple H is just like, nah, man, like I don't care about actually doing anything good for this company. I don't care about building new stars. I don't care about good storylines. All I care about is viral moments, cheap pops. That's all it is. That's all it is to Triple H. He's gonna keep bringing in these stupid ass celebrities for no fucking reason. Then he's gonna bring in, he's gonna have some wild crazy return every few months that go nowhere. Then him and TKO are gonna charge $30 for ESPN. Then they're gonna charge thousands of dollars or more, him and TKO, for a stupid ass seat. Then what's it called? They're gonna have a whole bunch of commercials through every single time you're watching WWE. They're gonna have a whole bunch of commercials and a whole bunch of ads in the ring. That's all. It's all about money to these people, man. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with, epic storylines and trying to like build new characters and trying to make people more interesting and, make people, connect with the fans and like, like none of that. It's all about just cheap pops, trying to like, get people all riled up and like excited, and just for nothing, because like where do we go here? Every single time a celebrity comes, where does that lead to? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just these stupid ass celebrities come in, then they do nothing, and then these returns every few months, like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Randy Orton, like all these epic returns, they go nowhere. They're all a bunch of jobbers. No one they that do nothing, and then like I said, it's charging $30 for ESPN. Whole bunch of commercials, like all this shit. It's just what Triple H and TKO have been doing. It has nothing to do with love for the fans, love for storylines, love for the company. Like none of that, bro. It's all about just making money, bro. And then people are like, oh, well, that's the whole point, is to make money. Yeah, but at least create epic storylines. Do something great with the company. Build some new interesting characters. Like it's not just about making money. It's also all about like, doing stuff that actually matters. Like, building storylines, good feuds, good matches, good, like PLE matches as well. Build ups to those matches, and like just epic promos, connecting with the fans. Like it's not just about, like we're just gonna bring in Travis Scott so that way we could like get more eyes on the product and get more money. Like no, it's not just about that, bro. Especially if you're not gonna go anywhere with that, and it's just pointless. Like bro, like I just don't understand these arguments from these like WWE fans who just defend every single thing Triple H and TKO do. Like they just say things like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter about like about you know, like someone like LA Knight winning the WWE title, even if he deserves it. It's about getting more eyes on the product and making more money because it's about business. And like, bro, okay, then is that if that's all you're watching WWE for, then hell, you might as well become a member of TKO. You might as well be riding alongside Triple H. Because if that's all you care about, then bro, like what the like I don't get it, man. Like I just don't understand these arguments from these WWE fans who defend every single thing that, like, bro, there was people defending the Jelly Roll thing with like Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and Randy Orton. There was people who were like, oh yeah, you know, I would rather have this than someone like Drew McIntyre winning the world title or WWE title because it's all about getting more people to watch the product and this is gonna make more money for the company and like it's like bro, what are you doing, man? Like that's not why we watch WWE for. It's not just like some stupid ass filler matches. That's not why we watch the product. It's for storylines reasons and like character reasons and like giving people like someone like a character that people can relate to and connect with and just like people being pushed and being utilized to their full potential. That's also what WWE is for, you know. Like, bro, yeah, I just don't get it, man. And it's just, like it's like Triple H. He doesn't value any of these people, that any of the talent he has. He doesn't value any of the people, that support him and are with him, and it shows whenever he's just like lying about stuff like, he's over here lying about like John Cena, saying that he wanted, John wanted Brock Lesnar to come back and he asked for it. He's been, pretty much controlling every single thing within his retirement run. And it was proven to be BS because John Cena ended up coming out and John was like, he was like, hey, I don't have any say in what happens. I just do whatever they tell me to do. I just play the character and they pretty much write in whatever for me. They do the doing and I just act upon it. That's pretty much what he said. So pretty much John Cena is pretty much admitting right there that Triple H, he pretty much lied. He didn't say it directly, but that's pretty much what he was trying to say. That like, hey, I had nothing to do with Brock Lesnar coming back. I did not want him to come back. I didn't ask for him to come back. Triple H is the one that's writing all this for me, and I'm just going along with it because that's my job. So for Triple H to lie on John Cena's name like that, someone, a legend like John Cena, someone who's given so much to this company, and it's his last retirement run, his last year before he retires, and this is how you treat him. You just lie. You just give him a shitty heel run that goes nowhere, just so you can sell out tickets and make things more interesting. Because that's pretty much what Triple H and The Rock admitted themselves, that they had no plan for any of this, and then he gives them a shitty heel run. He randomly turns them face on a random SmackDown. Then he lies on his name, saying that John Cena, John had asked for all of this. He asked to turn heel. He's been controlling his whole heel run. He's been controlling his whole face run. He's been controlling the fact that he wanted Brock Lesnar back. That's Triple H is saying this is all John Cena. He's a liar, bro. Like Cena literally admitted to himself that he was lying. And it's just like, bro, that just shows how much, respect and care, like that Triple H has for the people he works with, right? Especially whenever you also see things like, Triple H, he hears the fans asking, he's like, the fans are chanting, "We want Kross," and he's like, "Oh, you want Brock? You got him." Like what? Like it's so obvious they were saying Kross, But he's like you're trying to act like, oh yeah, y'all were saying Cross, oh okay. I mean, y'all were saying Brock, oh okay, you got him. Like no, they're clearly saying Cross. We want Cross. They've been asking for him for months, and I know because Triple H and fucking TKO see everything that these fans say. Why do you think they're on Twitter? They're always like, "Oh, what's your WWE reactions? What's your predictions?" Like what? Because they read all the stuff that gets said online. They do. Do they actually listen to the fans? No. But do they what's it called? Do they read everything that gets said online? Yeah, they do. So obviously, like, obviously, like, Triple H, he's been known at this point that they've been asking for Cross, all these fans, and he just doesn't care. Like, it's like, it's like this guy's just being purposely, he's purposely being just nonchalant about everything, acting like he doesn't hear all of this support that Cross has been getting. He literally does. And so it's just like, man, and so now we're at a point where it's just like Cross got buried during his last match, right? Got furthered being put into it as a jobber, and then now what? Cross gets released. His wife or girlfriend Scarlett gets released as well, and then what? Just so Sami Zayn could be a jobber still? Like he's over here. Sami Zayn's over here fighting Solo Sikoa on SmackDown. He's not even on SmackDown. What the hell? What? Like Sami Zayn is on Raw. Like what the hell was the point of this whole draft and all of this? Is if all these like people are just gonna come from SmackDown to Raw to Raw to SmackDown. Like I don't get it. And then you have people like Nia Jax and Chelsea Green going to NXT. Like what the hell is this? What is this, bro? It makes absolutely no sense. And yeah, like that's just my point. It's just like you got all these people within WWE just doing like just going all over the place doing nothing. And like Sami Zayn, you had him beat Solo, Karrion Kross for what? Just so you could continue being a jobber, fighting Solo Sikoa on SmackDown. Like that's what you had Karrion Kross lose for? And then apparently, Royal Rumble next year is gonna happen. Yeah, like 2026 is Royal Rumble. Apparently, that's gonna be in Saudi Arabia, and so I can already see Sami Zayn winning, and then like leading up to Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, they're gonna end up having Sami Zayn win the title off of Seth or whoever has the title by that point. I guarantee you that's probably what they're gonna do. And dude, it's just like, oh, man, why, like you're I don't get this whole appeal with like Sami Zayn. All this guy does is ruin people's momentum, ruin people's spotlight, ruin people's shine, ruin everything, and then he gets turned into a jobber and does nothing. Then he comes out here complaining and crying and acting all preachy, like talking about, oh, I just came out here because I'm the underdog and I'm trying to do the right thing, and you're such a terrible person, and like, bro, like, shut up. I don't like, bro. Sami Zayn is so boring. He's so annoying. He sucks at wrestling. Like oh my God, bro. Like this is what we had Karrion Kross get buried for Sami Zayn. Like seriously. I just don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. Like Triple H, he values the wrong people, and it's like, and it's not like he's really valuing Sami Zayn for all these years, because Sami Zayn, like I said, he's been a jobber for all these years. So it's not like Sami Zayn has really been doing much. But like it seems like he's gonna this is all leading up to, trying to build Sami Zayn to winning the world title. Like, cause Sami Zayn's been wanting that for like, he's been talking about that for like fucking 3 years now. Oh, I want to win the world title. I want to win the world title. I'm the underdog. I'm such a good person, like that's all he's been saying every freaking promo, and it's just like, bro, I don't get it, man. Like we turned Karrion Kross into a jobber just for people like Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble and win the world title. For what? What is Sami Zayn gonna do with the title? Have some pointless ass feuds like he's been doing for all these years, pointless ass storylines, filler matches, boring matches. It's the same thing with Cody Rhodes. It's the same thing with Cody Rhodes because that's essentially what Cody Rhodes has been doing since the first time he won the title. He won the WWE title, and then like we were all excited for him to win the title, and then once he won it, he did absolutely nothing. His whole title reign was garbage. It was boring, forgettable, pointless matches, pointless feuds, filler matches. Every promo he was talking about love and respect, and doing absolutely nothing. And Adam Pearce's notification just came up from Twitter. I don't know what the hell. While we're talking about WWE, yeah, it's just like, that was pretty much what Cody's first title reign was just a whole bunch of nothing, boringness. And then now he has the title again. It's just like, oh, man. It's just like, for what? For what? Just so we can get another boring face title run? Even if Cody turned heel at SummerSlam, I still wouldn't want this guy with the title. He's already had it. So I just, what the hell was the point? And, that's not even to say that his heel run would even be good enough for him to have the title again anyways. So, but it makes it even worse with the fact that he's still the same boring face character with the title. That's what makes it even worse, it's just crazy, man. I really don't understand just the thought process here, man. It's like Triple H is only pushing his favorite people, like Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Gunther, Seth Rollins, which I talked about Seth Rollins. I wasn't mad at him winning the title, and I'm still not really mad at him winning the title, especially from someone like CM Punk. I don't really like CM Punk, but it's very obvious though that Triple H has his favorites. He has, because if you're Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Gunther, and Seth Rollins, you're pretty much gonna be competing for the title. You're either going to have the title or you're going to be competing for it. That's pretty much what it is. You're going to get all the title opportunities or all the title wins if you're those characters. And because Triple H, he values those people. He cares about them. It's very obvious that they're his personal favorites. That's why they're always either having the title or winning the title every single time. Every match this whole year that Rhea Ripley has been for the title. She's been in every single title match, literally. And then she's on interviews crying and complaining about the fans. Oh, these fans are so mean to me. They're talking about how I'm so over pushed and because you are. That's why. I feel like her and Charlotte Flair are just such crybabies. All they do is they go online complaining about the fans and complaining about, that all the hate they get. I guarantee you that's why Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are in this stupid ass pointless tag team, because Charlotte Flair probably cried to Triple H and was like, "Oh, these fans are booing me. I want them to start loving me again and cheering me, to boost my ego. So can you write in me and Alexa Bliss as a tag team so that way I can get cheered again?" I guarantee you that's why they're in this stupid ass pointless tag team. I guarantee you, bro. All I ever see is just Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley online just complaining and crying about the fans being mean to them. It's just shut up, bro. That's all I ever see them doing, just complaining. And even in interviews, they're over here complaining and crying about that shit. That's all they do. It's bro, I don't know. And so it's they're not only are they crybabies as characters, but as in real life too. They're just they do the same stuff. They're just complaining about every single thing, about the fans, and then obviously in the storyline they're just complaining about, just not getting the title opportunities or people booing them as well. Or Charlotte specifically, that's what she was doing for all these months. with the whole Tiffany feud. Um, yeah, and it just got to a point where it's just like, Rhea Ripley, she's in every single title match. At least Charlotte Flair, she's not like going after any like main titles anymore. She's not going after any singles titles. She's not going after any main titles. She's just like not really doing anything right now other than being in a pointless tag team. So at least, like yeah, she had her match with Tiffany, but at least she didn't win it and she put Tiffany over or whatever. But like, but Becky Lynch, like, what is she doing? Like, she's like, she came back, she won the title, she took Bayley's spot, then, then Rhea Ripley, she's being put in every title match. No one else has any opportunity or any chance to win the title, because of Rhea Ripley's being shoved into every single title match. Then Seth Rollins, he comes out here winning the title twice. Gunther also winning the title twice. Cody Rhodes also winning the title twice. It's like Triple H is obviously only pushing his favorite people, bro. It's so obvious. Whoever he's closely has a friendship with, he's gonna push them. That's all this company is right now. It's just favoritism. Like it's not even like because I know some people they try to they pull the race card and they talk about how Triple H he only cares about. He doesn't care about, the black wrestlers or whatever, people calling him racist. Like, I don't like Triple H, obviously, because you can tell, like, from this video and other videos I made about him. Like, I obviously don't like Triple H. But I'm not going to sit here and be one of those people pulling the race card and trying to, like, make everything about race, talking about how he's racist or whatever. Like, nah, man. Like, I just don't, I'm not going to be one of those people. But so yeah, I don't think Triple H is just like burying the black wrestlers and not giving them the push, because that's just stupid as hell. Because Naomi literally has the title right now, so and Jade Cargill has gotten like so many title shots as well. So like yeah, I mean I don't really see the whole the whole thing there. I don't get it, but I do think that as far as like, while I don't think he's a racist, I do think Triple H is definitely, has his favorites, within the WWE that he's only choosing to push. Like I said, like Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Seth Rollins. Those are the only people he's pushing because those are his favorites. Everyone else is just like whatever to him, So it's just, I don't know, man. Every single, like, WWE is just in shambles right now. Karrion Kross, I really don't know what he's gonna do. Like now that he's released, him and his girlfriend or wife or whatever. Now that they've been released, I don't know where they're gonna go. I hope they have success without WWE. Yeah, I hope they become even bigger than they were within WWE, because unfortunately, man, like Triple H and also Vince McMahon have just been wasting their time, They've done absolutely nothing. And like, but Karrion Kross came around the time where, Vince McMahon was in his bad years of WWE, like, because obviously, like, Vince's last, like, what, like 7 years of his career, like, he was already, like, not doing good anymore as far as writing wise. So like Karrion Kross has, he came around Vince's bad years. And Triple H is just like, he just simply sucks. So it's like, yeah, Karrion Kross, he got the unfortunate side of Vince McMahon and the trash side that's always, for the most part, has been here during Triple H's run. Triple H has absolutely wasted him. And yeah, like this whole year, all this, Karrion Kross finally got over on his own. This could have been like a moment for WWE to capitalize on that, but no. They're like, nah, we're just gonna have you be a jobber, put in a pointless filler feud with Sami Zayn and do nothing, and then we're gonna release you, and that's it. That's it. So all this whole year for Karrion Kross was just for nothing, bro. Everything Karrion Kross did this whole year didn't mean anything. because it led to nothing in the end. Like, man, this is just stupid, bro. This is just dumb. Um, and like I just don't get it. Like I just don't understand the whole thought process here with Triple H. Like I don't understand like why he can't just book things that actually matter and book things that are important and like build new characters and push new stars and like I don't get it. That's all he has to do, and he decides to just like not do it. And actually I do get it. Obviously he's doing things just for money. But him and TKO. But it's just like, man, like this is why I feel like we just need a new writer, bro. We need a new writer. We do. Because Triple H is obviously not going to give this guy, like people like Karrion Kross, anything, any push, nothing. Triple H just needs to be fired, or he needs to be put in a different position within the company, but not as a writer, bro. Like this guy sucks. He needs to be just not in the company any as a writer anymore. Man, I do I have faith for WWE going forward? No, I don't. And then, because like I guarantee you the Royal Rumble is, like I said, it's gonna have people like Sami Zayn winning it. Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber winner is probably gonna be pointless because they're probably not even gonna win the match, and if they do, they're probably not even gonna be going for like the main title, like the A title or the B title. In the men's side of wrestling at least, and so. And then in the women's side, I mean, I feel like, Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber leading up to WrestleMania could be good, with Naomi having the championship, but not even because like Tiffany, like, bro, like I don't care about her as champion anymore. Like she sucks at this point. I used to like Tiffany. I think she was great before she had the title, but once she won the title, bro, she just became insufferable, annoying. Just man, I can't stand her character. Her last good match and feud was with Charlotte, and after that, she just went downhill. Like literally, there's nothing with her anymore. So I'm not like I'm not looking forward to really anything with, WWE's future. But Royal Rumble coming up, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, like WrestleMania 42 is gonna be garbage. I guarantee it. There's nothing that we're gonna be looking forward to. And like everything that happened this year's WrestleMania, what really mattered in the end? Because Laura Valkyria won, she won these pointless tag belts. Then they ended up losing them a day later, just for this filler ass feud to continue with her and Becky Lynch. Then to end it off with just Becky winning the title and going nowhere with it. And then what else? Like the War Raiders, they lost the titles to New Day. But what does New Day do with them? Absolutely nothing. And then they end up losing the titles and going nowhere because they're just a whole bunch of jobbers right now. What else? We also had AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul won. For what? Just for Logan Paul to be in a filler feud with Jelly Roll and John Cena? Like, I don't get it. So literally, nothing that happened at this year's WrestleMania mattered. None of it. It was a whole bunch of filler. And like people are always talking about, long-term storytelling, Triple H, he's like, oh, long-term booking, and okay, where is it? I don't see it here. Because nothing that mattered this whole year mattered. Nothing that happened this whole year mattered, I meant. Because, even like Jey Uso, he won the Royal Rumble for what? Just so he could win the title, only hold it for 2 months? All that for nothing. Not like I wanted him to hold the title to begin with, but like, bro, come on, man. Like, it's just stupid as hell. I just don't get it, bro. I really don't. And then we got like I said, the whole John Cena, Logan Paul feud, like just plain old disrespect to John Cena. Like just this is how you use him during his last year, his last few months of this year. Just have him in pointless ass feuds without the title. Give it to the same boring ass person that already had the title. For what? Just for no reason, just so you could have John Cena put in filler feuds. And then not even continue the other filler feud that you started with Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar literally what did he come back for? Just to attack John Cena and not do anything? Not even show up the next SmackDown? Like what is this? And I was over here thinking, okay, they're gonna continue the filler feud with him and Brock Lesnar, but not even that they could have continued. They literally had Logan Paul come out and be like talking trash to Cena. Then it gets announced that it's gonna be John versus Logan Paul for a Clash of Paris. Like, bro, are you serious? You couldn't even continue the filler feud with Brock Lesnar. Not even that you could do. You can't even have continuity with that. You just have to like do some random filler stuff on top of the other filler stuff that you already started. Like I just don't get it, bro. This is how shitty Triple H is as a booker. Like, like bro. And then people are saying, like, oh, because I know there is that possibility that Brock Lesnar ends up returning for Clash in Paris, yes, whatever, and then they'll continue their feud from there. But like, why? Why can't you just like? Why? What the hell was the point of Brock Lesnar returning at SummerSlam? Then he should have just returned at Clash in Paris, and then build the feud up from there. If that's what you were gonna do. If that's what you were gonna do, then that's what you should have done. But no, have him return at SummerSlam and then not show up all through this time until Clash in Paris. Like, are you serious, bro? Like, man, this is just such dog shit writing. And then Drew McIntyre facing Cody Rhodes for the WWE title. Like, you already know Cody Rhodes is going to win the title because this is literally his first title defense. So it's so fucking obvious who's going to win the match. Like, everything is always so predictable, repetitive, filler. Like, there is no effort put into anything from Triple H, bro. Literally no effort. This is why I'm just mad at the current state of WWE, because it's not because I'm just trying to shit on WWE. It's because I like WWE. I love WWE. And I want to see it be good, but it's like, look where we're at, bro. It's shitty. So it's like, it sucks for me to say all of these terrible things about WWE. I don't want to, but I have to, because I can't just lie and be like, yeah, I'm so happy with WWE and everything's so good. Like, no, it's not. I want to see this product be good, but it's not. So that's why I'm saying it's not good. Like it's just WWE is just not in a good spot right now, and hopefully, like I said, Karrion, Kross, and Scarlett, they do good somewhere else in a different company, TNA, I don't know, AEW, like whatever, but wherever they go, hopefully they find success, and hopefully, they're not taking this release too hard. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Peace out, everybody. And I'm probably not going to do a review for this Monday Night Raw because I just really don't care about this, like, to review this garbage stuff, man. Like, it's one thing for me to review a character or a certain topic, but man, like, reviewing all of these, like, trash PLEs and all of these like Monday Night Raws and Friday Night Smackdowns all the time, like it's just a waste of time and energy, bro. It's like I just really don't feel like doing it, bro. So I'm probably not gonna even do a Monday Night Raw review today or tomorrow. I'm just being honest. So, but even if I do, stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.